What's up, guys? You're scotching things. I got something from Satu Dave. Oh, box in the box. It's got my address on it, so we'll open it this way. One is, so if you watched Dave's video from last Sunday, one is a knife you saw because he talked about it there. And then he sent me a surprise to check out. So we will see, we will see. So if you watched Dave's video, or maybe you didn't, basically, it's kind of funny. So like 2 weeks ago, my buddy, so last year though, last year Dave sent me a couple DSKs. Oh shit, 3 DSKs. So last year Dave sent me his kickstand and GF2 to check out. And I absolutely loved I love both of them. And I found a GF2 or a kickstand. And then, so my buddy last week, 2 weeks, like I said, what's what? 2 weeks ago sent me a post, and so this is the sleeper. I think all his knives are in. This is in, ooh, that's cool. So pretty sure all his knives come in CPM 154, unless they're like a Damascus. So we'll look at that real quick. We'll kind of get them open. So he sent me a post that, oh, there it is. We'll save that one. Ooh, this is the GF1. Oh man. So, god dang. So that's kind of a companion piece to Dave's, one of his other knives. So anyway, squirrel, we'll look at these in a second. We'll talk about this. My buddy sends me a listing on this GF2. Actually, there were 2 GF2s for sale. And for 8 something, I think it was like $8.50. Oh, yeah, I wish that was a little bit bigger. So I was like, yeah, I like them, but you know, $8.50, you know, I'm just kind of gonna put that money into a Strider, whatever, you know, $8.50. I'm like, I kind of balked at it. And then, was it must have been last Friday, I saw the post again, and they were like $6.50, and I'm like, dang, that is cheap. He had 2 of them, one like this and one that's dimpled. And I wish I would have brought my kickstand. It's upstairs. I wish I would, because this kind of matches my kickstand, although this one's like the scalloped. My kickstand is kind of like scalloped, but they're just slightly angled. And then this has his logo, which is him in his grinding mask. So at that, I was like, I texted Dave right away. I'm like, hey man, what's the price on a GF2? And we're talking, and because I'm asking about this knife, because there was one like this, there was this one, and then another one with this dimple pattern. So I'm asking about this knife, and like we're texting, and he's like, well, if you want, I should look back through the text, but basically I'm texting him about this knife, not knowing that he bought this knife from Canon. And I also had texted Canon, because Canon and I had done some deals in the past, and Dave was like, well, I got one coming in the mail from Canon. I'm like, oh dang, dude, you bought those? Which one did you get? And he's like, this one. I'm like, oh dang. And Dave, being Dave, was like, dude, you want it, it's yours. I'm like, oh, you know, no, you bought it, you know. But he's like, no, man, if you want it, it's yours. So, like with anything that Dave and I passed back and forth, Dave, anytime you want this thing back, just let me know. But he did the dual, so it comes with like a single-sided stud, which I don't know why people do that, especially when like you can middle finger flick this thing. But I was just envisioning that nice big thick blade prying at work and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, awesome. I mean, it's just a great, could have made the choil a little bit bigger, which is weird, like why sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Like this one a little bit bigger, so that's the GF1. So you can see the side. I mean, the GF1 is a little bit longer, a little bit bigger of a knife. And I thank Dave for letting me check these out. A lot thicker blade stock, and I like the fuller there. That would have been cool. Dan does a good job, like with his fullers, like on the kickstand. And then, like I said, this is the sleeper dimple pattern. Huh. A little bit different blade shape. Would you call that like a worn? I don't know. A little bit. It's a lighter, a little bit thinner knife. Same blade stock, but is the titanium thinner? Looks like a tie is a little bit thinner. Kind of cool. Again, though, nice choil. Nice, nice knife. I don't know. I like. It's hard. Like I've got a lot of flipper only knives, but sometimes you feel like on a big knife you want to be able to flick it out. But yeah, so another DSK in the house. Again, thank you, Dave, for being such an awesome guy. And like I said, anytime you want this back, just let me know. But that's all I got for you guys today. That is mine. These are Dave's, and I can see why he likes this thing so much now. I know he's a fan of this. It would be cool. I know it's G10, and I know he likes the tie. It would be cool if this was an all-tie version. Just think how that thing would feel. This thing is, I mean, for such a big knife, it's pretty light. It's amazing just with one G10 scale will do on such a big knife, because that's a thick blade stock. Whew, that is, yeah, that action's next level. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much. That's all I got for you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.